it's Mental Health Awareness Week, and I thank God it is, because we're living in such unparalleled times of uncertainty, of fear, of anxiety, of mental health challenges, and people are worried about their futures, worried about their jobs, worried about furlough, worried about financing. All these things are adding pressure to what was already a very complex life for those of us living in the UK. And I thank God that Jesus understands us. I thank God that Jesus was a man like us and understands our frail humanity and gave very good teaching. Therefore, he says in Matthew 6:25, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you'll eat or drink, or your body, what you will wear. Is not the life more than food, and the body more than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. If there's something that drives me mad, it's when I'm worried or anxious about something and some good meaning Christian says to me, don't you know in the Bible it says do not worry? And I always feel the same thing. Oh great, on top of my worry now I've got a whole heap of condemnation. And is Jesus just simply saying to every believer, don't worry? Not at all. It's very important when Jesus says do not worry, we understand what worry means, what the word worry or anxious means. And its root is in a word of division or separation. And the best way of understanding this is of Mary and Martha. Remember, Martha was distracted by many things, and Jesus says, Martha, Martha, you're distracted, you're anxious, you're worried about many things, but only one thing is needed. So when Jesus is talking about do not worry, he's not talking about the responsibilities we have, the cares and the anxieties we have in fulfilling those, our kids going back to school, what will happen with our job. What he's arguing for and helping us with is that we need to be wholehearted, single-minded in terms of the task that is on hand and not all the other things that may or may not happen. And to drive this home, he uses a simple illustration of the birds of the air. Here I have a picture of a lino print that Heather's done of sparrows that are in our garden. And our sparrows don't sit on a branch and just go, let's just wait for food to fall from the air. No, they are busy and active, working, burrowing, digging, biting to feed themselves, to feed their young. And behind that is enough food that the Heavenly Father provides. And so Jesus is encouraging us in terms of the life in the Spirit, this high virtue life, this whole life is in our everyday activity being focused on that and saying no to all other voices and distractions and finding God's grace in that one activity. Philippians 4:6 says, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. God knows what you need. I'm praying for you all in Commission Family at this time, that you would draw strength from God and that you would find provision from God for what you need today.